Good evening, everybody. Hi, Mrs. Ward here, and this is kindergarten. I thought I'd give you a little tour. That was a quick one. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been at Holy Angels for, this is my 12th year. I've taught kindergarten, first grade, second grade. And before that, when I was much younger, I worked at Holy Family in Hicksville for 8 years. And then I raised my family, and then I came back to teaching. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl, and they all went to Catholic school. They went to St. Pat's in Smithtown, and they went to St. Anthony's in Huntington. I am also a product of 12 years of Catholic school, so I'm a very firm believer. And the other person, she's not here right now, Mrs. Vitoro. If you looked at the Welcome Back to School video, you saw her on there. She's also been at Holy Angels for 12 years, and she's been in kindergarten for 9 years as an aide. She has a degree in elementary education. I also have a master's in elementary education, and my undergraduate is also in elementary education, where I'm permanently certified. Let's see what I can tell you about kindergarten. Well, we follow the New York State curriculum. It's not like it was when I went to kindergarten. It was only a half a day, and you played a lot, and you had naps. It's very strict, and it's a very academic curriculum, as you can probably tell already from the work that they're doing at home. Today, I sent home a packet, and that's what I'm going to be going over. Dismissal changes, very important. If you decide that your child's not going to go home the normal way they go home, I need something in writing. And I did send home to you a dismissal form. You can also find them on our website under the weekly update tab, and you can copy them from there and just send them in like that. It's much better to have it in writing than to call at the last minute, because I don't want to get any lines crossed. Snacks, we have them in the middle of the morning, around 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, we have snack. Please make sure that it's a healthy snack for them. And you can send them with a juice box too, or I let them keep water bottles on their desk because they get thirsty, so all day long they could be sipping them. So if you want to send in a water bottle, that would be helpful. Homework is a general rule. There's 2 each night. We have reading and math, usually 1 or 2 pages in reading, sometimes 3. And then usually 2 pages in math. Sometimes it's only 1 page. Sometimes, I don't think it's ever been 3. But anyway, 1 or 2 pages in math, and that's usually the homework. Also, for their homework, they should be reading. Even if they can't read now, you can read to them 10 minutes a night. And we have the reading calendar. You just fill in each day that you read with them, and that comes back to me. It's part of their reading grade that they're reading every night with you, or you're reading to them until they learn how to read. And that's how they learn. They'll model after you. Please check. There's 2 folders, the home folder and the school folder. Don't worry about the school folder. Whatever's in there, just leave that in there. That's all done here in school. You don't have to take it out. When we're finished with the work, we put it into the home folder. So just look at the home folder. The stuff on the left side, you can keep it home. The stuff on the right side has to come back. Sign it, or if it's the reading calendar, it eventually comes back to me. So that's the difference in those 2 folders. It's very different this year because normally they would have their textbooks here in school. And to help alleviate the heavy weight of the backpacks, I've been asking for you to tear out the chapters. There might be some confusion because some people are just sending in some pages. They're not sending in the whole chapter. Just tear the whole thing out, staple it together, and leave it in their school folder. The only one that will be moving will be the homework for math. So the math one will come out of the school folder, and we'll put it in the home folder. And then during the day, we move it back. So you don't have to worry about any of that. But when we do a science chapter, when we do the math, you have to worry about the whole chapter, staple it, and put it in their school folder. Science and the religion every day, every week you'll take one, and I'll tell you what number that is, and put that in their school folder also. Alrighty. I know it's a lot of adjustment. Do it the best we can, I know, and that's great. Absent notes, very important also that when your child returns from being out sick, to please send in an absent note the day they come back. The other thing is, I always keep, Mr. Turo and I keep track of the work that they've missed, and we will send it home to you. If you could try to complete that, it'll be in the home folder. And then as soon as you complete it, send it back in and we'll check it. Tests should be signed look at them, check it out with them, sign the test, send it back the next day. At the end of the semester, I will send them all home to you. So just sign them. Your homework also, check their homework, and please sign by a parent or the guardian who's ever doing the homework with them. Just please sign it so we know that they're not just doing it alone. Label everything with your child's name, including their sweatshirts, their jackets, sweaters they might have, because all the sweatshirts look alike. And when they drop them on the floor, we don't know who's this is. So either you can use a Sharpie or an indelible permanent marker on the tag, or if you have little name things, but just make sure their name is on all that stuff. If you feel that your child may have an accident, please feel free to send in like a change of underwear, clothes, whatever. They can keep it in their backpack, or if you want to give it to us, we can put it away in the closet for if the time arises, if you think it's necessary. The other thing I want to talk to you about is to get in touch with me. Please use my email. If it's, you can call the office and I can get back to you when I have a break that day, if you haven't missed my break. Otherwise, I have to wait till the end of the day to call you back. I do not look at my emails during the day because I'm with your kids. So I don't stop to look at that. I look at it after school, and my office hours are until 6 o'clock. So if you have a question after 6 o'clock, please email me. I will definitely get back to you the next day. No worries on that. Let's see if I missed anything. Okay, we have our own website, kindergarten website. There's a lot of good information on there. The weekly newsletter is always on there in case you miss it. I'm going to email you the newsletter every week. What else is on there? Their sight words are on there. Any other announcements that would be important be on there. And I try to email you at the same time. There are no, right now, field trips. I don't talk to you about that. We do need volunteers for lunch. You can't come in when we eat lunch, but we need volunteers for outside when we do recess. And the kindergarten recess is different. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, our recess is 11:30 to 12. And Thursday, our recess is 12:30 to 1. So if you're available for that half hour, we really could use the help out on the playground. Please try to make sure your child knows how to zipper and button or snap, because when you have 14 kids in the class and it's time to go, it's hard to get them all zipped and snapped and buttoned. So if they could learn how to do that or practice with them, that whatever coat they wear, that they can get it on themselves and they can zip up themselves, that would really be a big, big help. Your child should know their address and their phone number. Eventually, probably by the end of the first trimester, I'll be asking them and quizzing them to see if they know it. So please practice that, as well as the Hail Mary. They all should be learning the Hail Mary this semester. Next semester, we do the Our Father, and the last trimester, we do the Glory Be, we practice. But we do say our prayers every day, and they say an Our Father and a Hail Mary every day. So just keep practicing with them, and they'll get it. Okay, this Friday, we need an apple because it's Johnny Appleseed's birthday. If you could send it in a Ziploc bag, we'll be measuring them and weighing them and all kinds of fun stuff with that. The second page here shows you their sight words. I just wanted to get an idea of how many. They learned 88 sight words this year. So it's very important. Make flashcards for them. In the beginning, it's 1 sight word a week. Then we go to 2 sight words a week. And by the last trimester, it's usually in January or February, actually, a little before, there's 6 words a week. And I start giving them the spell test when we get to 6 words a week. So if we have a good basis and you keep practicing with them and just keep adding to that list for them. I've also included, we say this every day. These are their sounds, a, apple, a. So if you practice that, the sooner they learn these sounds, the easier and faster they will learn to become independent readers. I also enclose a report card for you so you can see what it entails. There's definitely subjects. An absent note. You can make copies of these. Let's hope they're in, but then they're out. And then after that, I have some pages about what we learn in kindergarten. I think you'll be amazed at all the stuff that we actually learn, and some tips and hints for you to help you out. Again, if you ever have any questions or concerns, please get in touch with me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I hope you have a good night. I'm looking forward to a great year. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Have a great night. Turn this off.